and what are you going to create, right? So environment. So obviously for us, I am so incredibly grateful to be living here. This is something that we've wanted for years. We created it. It brings us so much joy to be here. It makes us so happy that we no longer want to escape from where we live. This time of year was a time of year when we would be dreaming, waiting, wishing, hoping, dreaming of being somewhere warm because we were stuck in the snow. So this is I'm so grateful for this, right? And I'm not going to tell you everything for myself. I don't want to sit here and talk about my stuff, but I want to give you guys some examples. Fun and leisure. Like what did you get to do this year that was so fun? A trip that you took or something that happened for you that was fun? Maybe a friendship, maybe a relationship, maybe you took an awesome trip, whatever. So what is it? What are you grateful for? And get like really sit down and allow yourself to write it out, and be emotional about it. And it's like be so grateful, because it's true that God and the universe and the higher power, whatever language you want to use, why would they offer you more? Why would they help you create and manifest more if you're not already grateful for what you have, for the gifts that you already have? We all have them, right? Personal growth. What are you grateful for this year in the personal growth category? And if you've never done anything with personal growth and that's a totally new thing for you, maybe you're grateful for the fact that you're now learning about it, that there's somebody talking about it in your life who has introduced you to it, that it's even a thing, right? Because a couple years ago, 5 years ago, I didn't really, I heard the word, but I didn't really know what it was. Like, I didn't do anything around personal growth. I was just living day to day, doing my thing and working and whatever. So if that's not something that you're doing right now, you're not actively working on yourself, be grateful that you've now heard about it, that you now know that it's a thing, right? Career, what are you grateful for in your career? Health and fitness, what are you grateful for there? There's something for all of us, right? And again, even if you didn't have a breakthrough this year around that, be grateful that you now know that it's time to create goals around that. Be grateful that you're now aware, right? That it's an awareness for you. Purpose. What are you grateful for? Are you grateful? Same thing. Are you grateful for the ability to live out your purpose, that you are so sure about what it is that you're meant to be doing? Or maybe you don't know. Maybe you're totally lost and you're like, I don't even know what my purpose is. I didn't even know I had a purpose. I thought my purpose was just to, have a family, or I thought my purpose was, I don't know. Maybe you don't even know, but now you know, right? Now you know that purpose is a thing. It's something that we need to tap into, tune into. It's the thing that excites us the most. It's like, I was just thinking about this earlier today. I was like, if you love horses, and let's say you love horses, right? You just love them. They bring you so much joy. But right now you're not doing anything with horses. You don't ride horses, you don't have horses, you don't go and visit horses, you don't pet them. You're just not even in the horse. No, horses are nowhere in your world, but you love them. Go do something with horses. Go be with them. Go ride them. Go connect with people that ride horses, right? And I'm just giving this as an example. But I have a friend that is a horse person, and she wants to be doing more stuff with horses. So that's part of her purpose is that, because it brings her so much joy and it makes her so happy, right? So whatever that is for you, and I got to get the palm trees back in the view here. I don't know what happened. So that's just an example of, like, maybe it's not something that you're going to monetize right now, right? Like maybe petting horses and being with horses, whatever, isn't a way that you're going to create an income. But if you're not putting yourself in a position where you're touching your purpose every single day and you're getting closer to the things that excite you and bring you joy, it will never happen, right? So we have to start putting that stuff in our life every single day with intention, the things that bring us joy, right? I love to dance. I love rap music. There's just random things that I love that I have to place those in my life every single day because they bring me joy. It brings me joy just to bust out and dance and just tomorrow night Chris and I are going to some like open house thing. It's free, and it's like at this awesome restaurant that we went to, and they're gonna have a DJ, and I'm like, I'm already imagining like dancing and the music and just being pumped up about it, right? So that's something that brings me joy. That is something that fires me up. What's up? What's up, Thomas, Matt, Celine, Bobby? Hey, you guys. If you're just hopping on, I'm asking you to share one thing that you're going to have a breakthrough around this year. What's one thing this year that you're going to have a shift in your life? It doesn't matter what category it's in. What is the one thing you're ready to break through on? Elevate your life. I'm going to drop 2% body fat. Yeah, buddy. That's awesome. That's awesome. You are going to. You're already on your way, and that's the type of language that we have to use, right? It's not about I wish, I hope, I'm going to try, right? It's I will. It's I will have this happen, and it's already on its way to you. You're already putting the intention out there that it's happening, right? So every decision that you make every single day is going to be moving you towards that, right? You're going to make different choices with your nutrition. You're probably going to make different choices with your fitness. You're going to probably make some different choices around your self-talk and your mental, your mindset, right? In order to accomplish something like that, there has to be some action items that you take, right? And so when we put it out there to the universe, to each other, to the world, that this is what I'm doing this year, this is what I'm creating, then you create that intention around it, right? And that energy around it puts it more in the forefront of your mind, and the decisions that you make every single day are going to help you move closer to that thing that you're trying to accomplish. So I got sidetracked, you guys. I was going through my list. So another couple categories: friends and family. Are there people in your life? I know this is true for me. Are there people in your life, or maybe not in your life, that you wish were in your life, that you need to connect, that you want to connect with? You desire to have this person closer to you in your life. You desire to create a relationship, a deeper relationship with someone. You know, Chris and I, this actually would be more under the marriage category, but you know, I have a goal of being present with my friends and family and my husband when we're on a date night, or we're out to dinner, or I'm with people at a social event, that there's a time for photos, there's a time to take pictures, there's a time to like, oh, what was that movie that you guys saw? Oh, let me look it up real quick, right? And you guys are all looking at the phone together. You're all looking at the phone together and you're all doing it, versus like, hey, I'm just over here on my phone and I'm totally checked out because whatever's going on in my phone is more important than the people that are around me, right? That's the message that we're sending, and we all do it. I mean, maybe we don't all do it, but so many people do it. I see it all the time. I'm guilty of it myself. Chris and I have done it, you know, and it's one of those things. It's no more. It's not okay. You know, technology is amazing and it's done great things for us, and we can connect with people just like this. But when we're with people, that's the time to be with people. That's the time to be present with them. And that's a goal that I have. Am I perfect at it? No. Am I, you know, never going to do it again? No. But I'm going to be more conscious of it because it's something that is important to me, right? So I want to send you a gift I made for you and the hubby. Text your address. Oh, that's awesome, Thomas. Thank you so much. I will. I'll text you. I will private message you. That's cool. Okay, the other category is wealth, right? So what are you grateful for? What are you grateful for in that category? Again, like I said before, if you're not happy with where you're at, maybe you are grateful for the fact that you're tuned into the fact that you need to change your financial situation. You're now tuned into the fact that you are going to make changes this year. This year is going to be the year that you have a breakthrough. This is going to be the year that you get a budgeting software, or you start opening your mail. You guys, a couple years ago, I avoided my mail because I didn't want to face it. I didn't want to look at the debt. I didn't want to know. I avoided it, right? So a huge thing for me one year was just to open my mail. You guys, I had a pile of mail that I didn't open because I was avoiding it. And then I took steps even further. I got a budgeting software, and now I'm like super religious about it, and I'm on top of it, right? So what is one thing that maybe you did this year around finances that that you're grateful for? And then what's something that you're going to create? What are you going to do this year? What's going to be the goal, the financial goal for you? Because finances are part of our health, right? And I never knew this. I never understood this. I heard people talk about it. And I always had this negative thing with money. I come from old beliefs around money is evil, people that have money are greedy, that whole thing, right? And so what do you think that did for me? It kept me stuck. It kept me in survival mode. It kept me living paycheck to paycheck because that was my belief. Well, now I understand that finances, financial wealth, money is the number one stressor that people have. Everybody that I talk to, I mean, everybody talks about it, you know, debt, or not being able to afford this or that, or not being able to take this trip, or, you know, not being able to buy organic produce. Like, to me, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. When I hear people say that, I can't afford that. I can't afford to put the best nutrition in my body because I don't have the money. That is not okay. That's not okay, right? So finances are a part of our health, because without money, without financial freedom, without an abundance, we're going to have stress around that, right? If there's things that we desire to do, be, and have, and money is what's holding us back, we're not living our best life, right? So it's time to start talking about that. It's time to start talking about that. Money, wealth. You're not greedy for having money. You are smart. And you're going to be putting yourself in a position where you can help other people. You can help more people. I mean, that's what I want to do. I want to be living such an amazing life with all of the things in my life that I desire to have around me, the people, the things, the trips, the everything. And I'm going to be able to give. I'm going to be able to help people that don't have it. I'm going to be able to help animals. You know, I'm going to be able to help people in other countries. Whatever it is that I decide to do, I'm going to have the ability to do that, right? So marriage is another category. What are you grateful for? 2016, what happened this year for you in your marriage or your intimate relationship? If you don't have an intimate relationship, maybe you're grateful that you're out of a bad relationship, or maybe you're grateful that, you now know what you want in a relationship, and you're aware. You have awareness around it now, and you can move in a new direction. And the last one is spiritual health. Well, there's two: spiritual health, emotional health. What are you grateful for spiritually that happened for you this year? Emotionally, any shifts that you had in your life, what are you grateful for? And then what are you going to create for 2017? What is going to happen for you this year? Not I hope, I wish, I'm going to try, but what is it? Tell me, you guys, those of you that are hopping on, one thing in the comments that you're going to create this year. 2017, you're going to have a breakthrough. You're going to have a massive shift in your life. What is it going to be? What are you going to create? What life do you want to live? What do you want to attract? What kind of people do you want around you? What kind of breakthroughs are you going to have in your career? What kind of breakthroughs are you going to have in your relationships? You know, what do you want to do? Like I just shared a minute ago, the whole phone thing. Like that's, you know, when you're on a date night or you're out with your friends, like be with those people. You know, put the phones away. Take the photo. I'm big into the photos, you guys. I do the group, like set up my phone. I try to find something to set it up on, hit the timer. Do the photo. Be with those people in the photo, and you know, use your phone for that, but put it away. Put it away and be with the people that you're there with, that you want to be around, right? So, and I'm not saying that I'm perfect at that, but you know, maybe you have a goal of, I was talking about this with a girlfriend last year or earlier this year about not texting and driving, because we all do it. So many of us do it, right? We just, I just gotta like send that text, or just gotta read that text. And it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when that's gonna cause a problem for you, right? So anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up. I just wanted to put it out there to people who are not thinking about this right now. You're not thinking about 2017. You're hoping that it goes well. You know, you're hoping that the new year is maybe different than this year. You can't just hope. You can't just hope. You can't wait. You can't wish. You have to actually create it. You have to get really present to the things that you want to have in your life. And I'm not trying to speak at you guys. I just realized that my personality is a little bit intense sometimes, that I speak at people like I know best. And I'm not trying to do that. I'm learning, you know, this is a constant learning thing for me, and I get better at it every single year. I remember a time when some of my mentors would would look at me and go, Lisa, you don't have your goals set for the next year yet. Like, what are you doing? You know, and if the